This time on Winter's Terrible Fate.
Kirby, we're missing someone, and I know you had something to do with it.
I'm just here for moral support, more or less. I find myself noticing that there's only 3 employees in this room, and there's 4 of us.
I put my hair over my lips like it's a mustache and try to sneak in.
I know we talked earlier about not trusting nobody, but we at least need to give each other a modicum of trust if we're gonna help each other get out of here.
You think so? Well, at least I got...
You'd think at least one of them would find it charming.
I thought Jumfrey was my friend, dog.
That sounds like a terrible idea, and I walk away.
This was a mistake to let me name everybody.
I think I might have been right, or what I thought. It's just occurred to me I ain't said what my idea was before I walked away from the table.
I'm going to ask you that one more time, and I want you to look me dead in my eyes when you answer. We're friends, right?
I was led to believe that you guys had some questions for me.
Kirby, we're missing someone, and I know you had something to do with it.
Missing someone? Well, do you by chance have their name?
No, and I don't have their number, thank you.
And that was my next question.
I know that they wear beige jumpsuit, and they have green hair.
Yeah, beige with green hair, yeah. Well, if they were in beige, there's a good chance that they were only here for a short time. Perhaps they left and you just didn't recall until recently.
Well, that doesn't answer the question of what their name is, does it?
Well, do you have any more descriptors? Do you remember more of what they looked like other than the fact that they had green hair?
Can I roll for history again?
Yes, you can. We'll have puzzle roll as well. They were like a half-elf thing. Yes, let's see. And he begins to go through a couple of different bits and pieces of paperwork. All right. The paperwork that I'm going through right now doesn't seem to be pulling up anybody with hand injuries and green hair.
Oh, well, is there one or the other?
There's many. Would you like for me to go through all of them?
I feel like you know who hangs out with who, and therefore you would know who we hang out with.
I don't appreciate this mocking tone. Is there by chance any way that you might wish to find yourself into isolation?
It seems like all of us are starting to lose memories that we normally wouldn't be.
Oh no, Mr. Bastion, I believe that you guys may have been misled by the estranged memories of an even more estranged individual. The 3 of you may have been misinformed by someone who's not there all the way.
There's 4 of us.
There's 3 of them and 1 of you.
Yeah, I don't have any idea who y'all are talking about. I'm just here for moral support, more or less.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Freya. Well, and Gus, you brought them here to me. Do you by chance remember what they needed? No, Dr. Johnstone. No, they just said that they needed to speak with you. They didn't really give me a reason. Well, that seems a little short-sighted, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Mr. Kirby. It would appear that we have a shared recollection of an individual who was here before, and that appears that their memory and the mere presence has evaporated. Yes, Jack. I'm sorry to say it, but like I said before, there's no paperwork here for anyone like that.
Yeah, I was about to ask if I could do insight to see if I catch anything.
Yeah, go right ahead.
That is a 3. Natural 1.
Yeah, there's no insight that you can pull from what he's saying so far. I was able to find the paperwork for each of you, but it would appear that I can't find any paperwork for this mysterious green-haired half-elf.
Can I see mine?
No, Miss Freya. It is against the rules of this medical facility for us to share this confidential information even with the patient themselves. We run a very tight ship.
This isn't a boat.
This is not a boat, but you do appear to find yourself adrift on an ocean of uncertainty.
I try to say to just our group, I find myself noticing that there's only 3 employees in this room and there's 4 of us.
I whip out the ship.
Bastion, roll for stealth.
All right.
See how far that bassy voice carries.
30-20.
Dang, a dirty 20. Oh yeah, Puzzle would reply. Thing is Gus is on our side too. That'd be 5 on 2. What was that, Puzzle? Nothing. Kirby, I was just counting the people in the room. Keep those thoughts inside, please. Yeah. Okay.
I want to try to just walk over to where the files are and see if Dr. Kirby can do anything to actually stop me.
All right, so as you approach Dr. Kirby, you hear a small bell ringing. Bastion is being naughty. And I need you to make a con save.
All right. 20.
All right, so on a fail, you drop prone and are considered incapacitated and are considered to be holding your breath. Binding that goes across your ribs constricts in on you, makes it impossible for your lungs to inflate. Bastion hits the ground. What is on Freya's mind?
I remember my first time.
That's
But
nice.
it's only his first time. You go ahead and just let it up. I think he's learned his lesson.
It's okay. Bastion, you are free to go. And then you feel the leather strap release and air fill back into your lungs. However, you are suffering a point of exhaustion.
What the hell? I wasn't even doing nothing. I was just walking.
Yes, Mr. Bastion, I do believe that you and I both know that there were more intentions behind those footfalls. Can I have Bastion make a perception check?
Yeah. 9.
9. While you were on the ground, you heard a low humming. You don't know where it came from. Given Puzzle's ability to count, it would appear that you've realized something that I realized whenever I first allowed this meeting, and that is the fact that there are more of you than there are of us. However, it would appear that you have failed to recognize the fact that, you're in our house now.
I sit back down, though.
Good job, Mr. Bastion. Now, if there's anything that the 4 of you would like to say that's actually important, I am all ears.
I did see where they keep the files, though, right?
Yes, that would be in his desk.
Okay.
You got any new boats?
Miss Freya, you'll have to try a lot harder than that.
Yeah, you're right. I just go sit by the fireplace.
Sit by the fireplace. Yes, Dr. Kirby, I'm sorry for what my friends here have been putting you through here recently. I do apologize. I know Mr. Puzzle's been acting a bit odd, and Mr. Bastion acting a bit aggressive, and Freya, just kind of being herself. But the thing is that something odd does seem to be going down here. We're just trying to understand exactly what it could be. I'm not entirely convinced that you're not all just being misled. I mean, come on. Anybody got some proof or something? Anybody got some way that we could possibly convince him that we know what we're talking about? We're not just being crazy here.
All I know is I found jacket pieces in my ears last night, and there was a girl with green hair, and I was at a wedding, and now I'm here playing in a fireplace because I got nothing to do in terms of helping.
You woke up to something in your ears?
Yeah.
That's very peculiar. Thank you for letting me know, Miss Freya. And you know what? I do believe that does deserve a small reward.
Can I
Jebri, make sure that she gets an extra biscuits in her dinner tonight.
Can I try to insight him whenever he reacts to her saying she had something in her ear?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 14.
That not only did it appears that he had nothing to do with there being something in her ears, but it seems as if it's a problem that
That's
there
what I
was
was
something
thinking.
in her ears, that they want you all to be able to hear even while you are asleep.
Bastion goes ahead and starts the train of leaving. He just stands up and starts walking out. And as As he walks out, he points to one of the ships. He's like, that one sucks. Its mass comes down too easy.
Is there anything else Freya would want to do?
She hasn't like moved yet, but she just looks over at him. She's just like, I just want to know who I'm missing. I've lost so many people in each of my lifetimes, and you know I can remember everything. And I just keep forgetting people, and I keep losing people. And the one time I ask you for help, and you won't help me.
Yes, Miss Freya, I do believe that just like how this meeting has come to its close, perhaps it is time for you to add this broken piece to your shattered memories.
I can't
As
wait
we
to
always-
leave this place.
I can't wait for you to leave either.
As we
You
all
can
start to walk
let me
out.
Not like this, I can't.
As we all start to walk out, Bastion says to Freya, don't forget these people. They don't actually care about us. They're not here to help us. Don't forget.
I'm going to deglove them and their family. Toe first.
Anything you guys do whenever you get back.
Sit there defeated and mad.
I would hope Bastion would share what he learned with the class.
Oh yeah. Whenever I tried to walk up to Dr. Kirby, he did something to me besides just the straps on my body. I could hear some kind of low hum. I don't know if that was part of the effect that was happening to me or not, but he seemed to be perturbed by the fact that somebody had put something in your ear and you couldn't hear for an extended period of time. I think maybe that tone might be doing something to us, and they need us to hear it as often as possible.
Great, so now they're just going to be checking our ears.
Quite often. Probably yours, definitely. I think somebody maybe had figured that out and was trying to help you out last night. So they plugged your ears.
But that's okay, because you don't have ears, so we don't have to worry about you, like, not hearing it.
How do you think
don't
I'm
have
talking?
ears.
How do you think I'm communicating to you right now?
So I guess Freya's going to try, like, to keep stuffing her ears at night and just kind of, like, doing, like, a half sleep thing so she can tell if somebody comes into her room. Because technically she doesn't need to sleep.
All right. Can I get both of you to do a perception check? Holy crap.
Why was that a dirty 20? I got 12.
Love and hate that I don't know what I'm rolling.
All right. So both of you see that Jack seems to be trying to stow away some papers somewhere on his body.
What you got there, Jack?
Now I do say that you hitting the ground made a nice distraction.
And you don't want to share what you learned with the class?
I don't know what I learned until I take a look at it later.
That doesn't seem
No,
fair, Jack.
all good things in their time, Miss Freya.
I'm feeling very enthusiastic about seeing them papers.
And I'm feeling very enthusiastic about going to bed. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm going to follow her because he said he was going to his room, so I'm going to stand outside the room.
As you get to the male ward, you are barred at the door.
I put my hair like over my lips like it's a mustache and try to sneak in.
Freya, we've been here before. That's not gonna work.
It seems they know all your tricks.
Freya, you've been here for 15 years. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get through here.
Jump free, come on.
Oh,
Just
oh, that's not how it works, Freya. I'm gonna stand on this side of the door now.
okay, fine. I kick the door down. What do you want me to say
All right,
here?
make a strength check.
Could you imagine I get like a nat 20 on this?
We won't know until the number pops up.
I was about to say. And we'll never
What is that?
know.
Oh
22.
my god!
It is a natural 20.
Nat 20.
Oh no.
All right, so this is a unarmed strike, right? So that would be what?
I do 6 damage. Great.
All right, you go to make this strike against the door, hitting it perfectly where it is at its weakest point. However, in your attempt to put that much force into a very quick movement, the fabric of your jumpsuit shreds away at your legs, dealing 6 slashing damage to yourself.
That is. I feel like I might need to change my dice.
I'll go see what I can do, but I probably ain't going to end up flirting with Jack Murphy. And I go try to get to his room.
Well, tell him I'm waiting just in case.
All right, you make your way to Jack Murphy's door.
I knock on it.
There's no reply.
Mr. Jack, I know you in there.
You can see him in there. His door has a porthole the same as yours.
Mm-hmm.
He is hunched over his bed with his back to the door. Hold on, let's make a roll to see how conspicuous he looks. And there's an idea that he might be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Not now, Mr. Bastion. Not now. I gotta rip my jumpsuit. I gotta stitch up real fast.
Mm-hmm. I know we talked earlier about not trusting nobody, but we at least need to give each other a modicum of trust if we're gonna help each other get out of here.
Now, Bastion, if by chance I do have something on my personage that would be of any import to our current situation, the both of us being found with said contraband would be a lot worse than just one of us being found with it.
You trying to tell me you trying to help me out by not including me?
I'm trying to tell you that if we were in such a situation, such a thing may be correct. Now, I don't mean to be rude to you here, Bastion, but like I said, I trust you. I think of you as a friend. I do feel that if something were to happen to me, that you'd be able to pick up that baton that I'd be laying down and you'd be able to keep on running. The same cannot be said for the rest of them, so I would much prefer if the two of us do not get caught with anything that we should not have together.
That hurts.
All right, Mr. Jack Murphy, I'm putting a lot of trust in you right now, and I'm going.
Oh, I see that you didn't need my help.
Oh, this does imply some stuff, don't it?
Good job. You know what's going on.
No, nothing like that.
I've been talking to Jump Free here.
She's been talking to me, that's for sure.
I'm sorry to jump free.
Everybody hates Freya.
You've canonically been here. You've been a menace for 15 years. Canonically, what do you mean?
You think so? Well, at least I've got.
You'd think at least one of them would find it charming.
I thought Jump Free was my friend, dog.
No, he threw that drawing away.
Yeah, he threw your drawing away.
I'll remind her right now that he did that. Because she's being nice to him.
I'm gonna go stand on this side of the door.
Freya,
I forgot all about the Jump Free. I will never forget.
I told you.
Don't let me forget.
I told you I'd remember for you.
Remind me every day.
If there's nothing else, the next day would come.
Nah,
All of you meet back outside in the garden, and Jack Murphy is there to share upon you the secrets that he has unraveled.
Lay it down, Jack Murphy.
Well, thanks muchly to my good dear friend here, Bastion. We found ourselves with a little bit more information than what we have had previously. Thank you for taking one for the team. All right, so his demeanor gets a little bit more serious. I found within our paperwork. Thing is that I tried to get a little bit of the same paperwork for all of us, but that didn't really seem to be that possible. Now, the thing is that I got some information here, and Miss Freya, some of this does point to the fact that even though you have been here for 15 years, you may not have been a patient them whole 15 years.
Yeah, that would track, honestly.
It does say something towards your occupation here. I don't know what that possibly mean. Do you?
Can I roll?
Absolutely. Make a history check.
Nice. Look at my new dice. Check it out.
Ooh, that's cool.
It would have been cooler if I got a rolled higher. Maybe I'll go back to the April Fool one.
We're gonna retroactively make a perception check for Freya and Bastion.
Oh, okay.
I'm blind.
I got a 15.
All right. Freya, despite the fact that you fell asleep with some cloth in your ears, you wake up and it is not there. Bastion, the exact opposite. You go to sleep, no cloth in your ear holes, and you wake up with cloth in your ear holes. Time reverts back to where we were. Freya has made her history check and cannot recall anything.
I've lived many a life, so maybe at some point, maybe not at some point. I don't know. I've just been here 15 years, and everybody knows my name for some reason.
Oh, now Freya, you got yourself 5 people at this table that enjoy your presence. Don't you worry about that. So the information that I got here on puzzling myself does point to the fact that it does seem that we're in here for some strange arcane furnace testing. Not really sure exactly what that means though. I didn't get any paperwork dictating towards any sort of information that might lead us down a pathway to understanding that. But it's very odd to see that there is something going on here, a bit more than what we thought before. Friends, I do believe that it is time for us to do something. We gotta figure this thing out. We gotta figure out what's going on here. We gotta pull back the blinds that have been put over our eyes and figure out what to do.
I agree. We can't stay here no longer. Puzzle's here, right?
Yes, puzzle.
All right. Did you, before you got admitted here, do you have any kind of connection to the arcane?
Yeah, actually. Before I got here, dabbled a bit in like artificer. Yeah, I think that's the right word.
I want to try to find a patient that's like been here for a little while, but their jumpsuit would indicate that they aren't intended to be here for a long time.
You would find somebody sitting at an adjacent table. You know, we're gonna switch this up a little bit. We're gonna have this be Jessica.
I literally was hoping you would have said Jessica.
Excuse me, friend.
Oh yeah?
I got some questions to ask you.
Oh God, no, you know Freya, don't you?
I do.
I've had multiple nightmares about her pulling out my teeth.
We're not here to talk about Freya.
Oh, okay.
She's fine as long as you be nice to her. You know what I'm saying? But that's beside the point.
I don't know if that's true.
I wanted to ask you some questions. They may or may not seem personal. I don't think they really would be unless... Whatever. Anyways, I'm getting off track. How long have you been here, would you say?
3 or 4 months?
Before you got here, did you happen to dabble in the arcane magic, any kind of things like that?
Nothing arcane. I mean, I really wish that I could have done something arcane. It would have been a lot harder to find me, that's for sure.
How often do they take you to get the MRIs done?
MRIs?
Never, I'm taking it.
No, I don't know what that means.
Thank you. You've helped a lot. I appreciate your time.
Hey, if you ever want some like more information or something, I do accept payment. Do you have any matches?
That sounds like a terrible idea. And I walk away. I think I might have been right. Or what I thought. It's just occurred to me I ain't said what my idea was before I walked away from the table. Anyhow, I think that the ones of us, or the ones of you, with the pink jumpsuits on intended for long stays, I think it's just people with magic. I talked to Jessica. She ain't been here but for 3 or 4 months. She had no connections to the arcane before she got brought in, and they have never once taken her to have an MRI.
You spoke to Jessica? You know, if you give her a match, she'll give you information.
I'm not giving her a match. But it seems like those of us here for the long hauls, fueling their little magic burning machine. And everyone else here is just to make it look more legitimate.
Nib's never been for one of these MRI things, and she's got a history of probably being the strongest magician of us.
Is that true?
Basically signing back like, yes, the scars under my eye are from high-leveled divination, but they have started to heal recently.
Do they know that? Do they know you've done divination?
Yes, they knew that she did magic beforehand, and they don't seem interested in that at all. They just seem interested in attempting to help her speak again.
Was your magic from study, like a wizard? Was it divine, like a cleric?
It was wizardry.
That does put a damper on my idea.
All right, so since the both of you seem to be thinking about this pretty hard, let's start with a history check. All right, then gonna get you to roll as a basic insight check.
Okay, 14.
I'm going back to the April Fool's dice.
You think back on the interactions that you've had. Yeah, there may have been something about what Kirby said that caused the suit to trigger.
I don't even remember what he said.
That and your low history roll is why I'm not telling you. Well, I know we seem to be a bit stumped here, but we put all our clues together. We can definitely tell that Kirby's in the center of all this. The thing is that if the employees knew anything about what's going on here, we'd be able to get that information out of Gus.
I want to walk over to Jeffrey.
Jeffrey?
Yeah, it's Jeffrey. Yeah, I wanna talk to Jeffrey one more
This is
time with my new information.
Where'd Jeffrey
Jeffrey,
go?
yeah. Where's Jeffrey?
Oh, he's over here. Hold on. He's over here.
Yeah, Jeffrey's the one I think that kept the painting.
No, Gus kept the IOU.
Yeah, no, Gus kept. I gave some. Didn't I give? Who did I give all this stuff? It doesn't matter. Jumfrey's my friend. No,
This is Jeffrey.
who am I sending?
This is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. This was a mistake to let me name everybody.
I love that this is resulting in such good roleplay. This is exactly what Freya would be dealing with.
All right, where am I?
You're here next to Jeffrey.
All right, with my newfound information. Jeffrey,
Oh Lord.
here's the thing. We're friends, right?
No.
I'm gonna ask you that one more time, and I want you to look me dead in my eyes when you answer. We're friends, right?
No.
I break his finger.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check.
I forgot it does damage.
You forgot again already? All right, so you go to grab him, and then the thought replays in your mind about what happened when you kicked the door, and you decide not to.
All right, Jeffrey, us being friends is neither here nor there right now. I've been having these weird thoughts, okay? And I feel like I've known this place, but like not as a patient. I feel like I know way too many things, but not enough things. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Miss Freya, you've been here for 15 years, and that's about 10 years longer than any of the other employees have been here. Except for probably the kitchen staff, but we don't really interact with them very much.
I didn't even know we had a kitchen.
Yeah,
I just thought
the
like
cooks don't.
food got delivered.
Well, yeah, the cooks don't come out of the kitchen. They'll just we just go up to the door and they slide out trays for everybody.
That's so weird. Where is the kitchen? I've never seen or heard of it before.
Roll persuasion. I can hear the tone in your voice. Roll persuasion.
What do you mean? It's honestly kind of terrifying.
Right? Miss Freya, Freya, I feel that you might try to use this information in a way you're not supposed to. I'm not gonna be giving it to you.
Okay. I mean, I totally understand. I don't have the best track record or anything like that. So I guess I'll just wait and sit and watch from now on. But I want you to know that I value you as an employee and a friend. And if you ever need something, you just let me know. And then I just slowly back away from him, just maintaining eye contact the whole time.
Okay. You, on your walk back, all of you notice that Dr. Kirby does appear to be standing in the doorway.
I want to walk up to him and just be like, I didn't know you could come out into the sun. I thought you would explode like a vampire.
No, Miss Freya, I am not a vampire. I am a gnome.
Oh God.
This is a mistake, and I leave.
I think I have an idea about what's going on.
What you got?
They got these suits, right? That hurt you whenever you make a sudden action, right? And that's got to be to defend against attack, right? But if that's true, then why do they have the ability to restrain you so heavily, like what they did to Bastion earlier? There's multiple aspects of ways that they are able to keep us from approaching, right? So there's got to be a way of undoing at least a part of it, so that it's a fail. I feel like one of these things is a fail safe.
Yeah.
Which means we just got to figure out which one can be broken.
How are you getting those swaths of cloth stitches?
Oh, like these bits of fabric that I have on me now. They're just little bits and pieces that I seem to find every now and then.
You just find them.
Yeah, a lot of the times whenever I wake up in the morning, I'll find like little bits of cloth like on my pillow and stuff like that, and I just sew them together, and I've made this jacket just like what I always am supposed to be wearing as a doctor here, after all.
So you don't have any idea where they come from?
And no, I pride myself mostly in my medical ability, like my medical ability to observe all of you right now and take notes.
Hey, Stitches, do you happen to have any notes on the patient that had the green hair and bandages?
Oh, green hair and bandage. Let's see. She is miming as if she's flipping through a notebook, but there's nothing in her hands. Oh, well, let's see. Let's check a couple of our little medical records here and find out what's going on. Let's see. We're gonna narrow it down. Green hair. What else about them?
They had like bandages and they always hung around us, like, and they're half elf.
They continue looking through the notes, their imaginary notes, for a couple of minutes. For like, oh, geez. It looks here like I've only really got a nickname for them, maybe?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it looks like the Breaker?
The Breaker.
Yeah. Or maybe just
Okay, can we
Breaker.
roll-
Sorry, what was that?
Can we roll again for history now that we have one more piece of information?
Yes.
That's a 3
It's a 15.
and a 15. Hell yeah.
But it was that easy. That's the issue I'm having right now. It's that easy. We could have just asked Stitches.
So with a 15, Breaker does come to your mind. You remember that they were some sort of bard, and they always liked making a lot of noise.
Did you say that out loud?
Very quietly.
Making some noise. Interesting. It seems that a lot of this might have to do with some sort of sound.
That's what I'm getting to. They was, whatever noise they making was interrupting that tone that I heard that's been influencing people around here.
Yes, indeed. Might be able to piece that into some sort of escape. But now the only real missing piece that it seems that we have is whatever cracks that first wall of protection they got again with these suits.
It seemed like something Dr. Kirby said activated the straps along my body up under the actual pajamas. I can't remember what he said or how he phrased it before I fell down, though.
All right, I got it. I go back up to him.
All right, how do you go about approaching Dr. Kirby?
Doesn't matter. He's about to hit the button anyway.
Full
Full
sprint.
sprint.
All right, make an acrobatics check.
It's going to be funny if he does the thing and you fall and hit him.
All right, so with a 16, you are able to, what most likely looks more like a skip than a run, towards Dr. Kirby. He panics a little, jumps back just slightly through the door that he's standing in front of, and roll for perception.
14.
All right, you do hear him say at least your name before the straps around your chest tighten. You begin to asphyxiate. And if I could get Freya specifically to make another perception check.
Natural 20.
Nat 20. Freya, you are free to go as the straps loosen.
Jeez, I just wanted to show you that my jumpsuit was capris now, and I'm cold.
Freya, I believe you're hallucinating. Your jumpsuit seems to be fine. And goodbye, Miss Freya.
I just feel like you're on a weird power trip today, and I just walk away. Would I happen to have a match on my person?
Make a perception check as you walk away. I'll have this be both for them saying something and you possibly finding a match.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
24.
Okay.
I found my dice.
So, as you are walking away, you hear... Well, which would you prefer? Would you prefer to hear more of what they're saying or have a higher chance of finding a match?
I would rather hear what they're saying.
Okay. So you hear them say, or you hear Dr. Kirby specifically say, it's maybe getting closer to time than I first realized. And you find a broken match in the dirt.
Okay, we'll go straight to Jessica.
Straight to Jessica. Okay.
Jessica.
Yeah.
We're fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
I brought you this. Here.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here's what I need. Okay, somehow these jumpsuits keep restricting, right?
Yeah.
And it takes care. Do you know how it works?
I know a little bit about the collars. So
I will take information, yes.
So the collars themselves, you see how they have like the little spiky like nodes on the sides?
Yeah. This better be Jessica.
The inside of them actually have like spikes. And these they use them very sparingly now, but I heard stories, I think were about you, about them, that there's like iron bars that can protrude out of them that make it to where like you can't walk through doors and stuff. And there's like little spikes on the inside make it so that like if you're falling asleep or something, they can like jab you in the neck and wake you up. That has happened to me a couple of other than that, I can't really think of anything. He like waves the match in front of you a little bit.
Yeah. I give her the other piece of cloth that I found in my ear.
Okay, we're yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Roll for persuasion. All right. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but Dr. Kirby, for the most part, whenever people like aren't fully restrained, will try and keep from saying someone's name more than twice. It's just kind of like a little pattern I noticed. I don't know if there's anything like fancy about it, but yeah.
Okay, great. I'm so glad you accepted that piece of cloth. I figured like 2 fires, you know?
Oh, you're absolutely right. He keeps a bell on his person as well. It's kind of like a weird little accessory. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I just discreetly and quietly share my information because I know Dr. Kirby's just like, where the fuck is she walking around so much?
I wonder if these things only restrain us if we hear the bell. There seems to be a lot going on about sounds, bells going off, people stuffing their ears at night for some reason.
That's a very good observation. I think there's a bell tower around here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to tell like if there's some sort of pattern to when the bell rings?
Go ahead and make a history check. It's going to be an easy one because you have been here for such a long time. Okay. Yes, you know that there is a bell somewhere that goes off at least once an hour.
Is it on the premises or is it in the town nearby?
It is very distant, so there's a good chance that it's in the nearby town.
That's what I figured. They wouldn't want to mess up whatever tonal magic they got going on up in here.
Yeah, and it's probably powered by all of our magic bits.
Interesting choice of words, but yeah, I agree.
So what I'm hearing is we need to make a lot of noise.
That's what I'm thinking. Whenever we do decide to do whatever we decide to do, we need to be loud about it.
Well, we got the man right there, and Jack is like visibly pointing at Dr. Kirby. He's right there. Why don't we do something now? See how far we can push it. What's he gonna do? Isolation? That ain't nothing.
No. There, we got spikes now. We got spikes in these collars, and I think that our time will come because I gave Jessica a little present, and when Jessica uses this present, then we shall leave.
Now, look, I don't want to be fully restrained in these suits whenever Jessica does decide to go off. If she ends up burning this place to the ground, I don't want to be stuck inside.
Being restrained while the fire's burning the place down don't sound no kind of fun.
No. Heard too many stories about prisoners being left in their cells when things go down south.
I don't think it's just Mr. Kirby that can activate these harnesses that they got on us up under the suits neither. I think it's anybody that knows how to activate it can do it. I think he's just the main one. I don't think it's just that bell neither. I think the bell's just got something to do with it.
All right.
That's right.
All right. You see Jack. He seems to be a bit more jumpy today than normal. And he steps out away from the table and does a mad dash sprint straight for Jebry.
Oh no.
Jebry, no!
I get close to Kirby because I think I know what he's doing. I walk close to Kirby while he's sprinting so I can try to hear what Kirby says to restrain him.
All right, make a perception check, both of you, but Bastion, you can make yours with advantage.
Alrighty. That's a 15 on one and a 20 on the other.
All right, so both of you sit there and you hear nothing from Dr. Kirby. However, far in the distance, you do hear Jebry say, Jack's being naughty, right before the leathers tighten around Jack and he falls to the ground.
Oh my god, that's why I couldn't remember it. It's because I absolutely hated how he said the word naughty.
Yep. Erase that from my brain.
Completely gone. No wonder we couldn't remember it.
Put that in the vault, sir.
Bastion, however, you also hear from Dr. Kirby in this moment of franticness. Put them in the rooms. It's going to be a whole another minute before we can do anything with him. Dr. Kirby leaves.
What the hell does he mean by that? I wait to see how long Jack is restrained.
Jack is restrained for almost a whole minute. Jack, you're free to go. The leathers give way and Jack gets back up and sheepishly walks back to the table. Oh man, that thing hurts. That's
why I wasn't willing to do that.
Yeah, I know, but somebody's got to be able to do something around here, Bastion. I can't keep sitting on my hands. I just can't keep doing it. But did anybody hear anything about what's going on? Did that illuminate anybody, or did I crack a rib for nothing?
I think I know what's happening.
I think our best bet for tonight is that we all try to pretend to be asleep.
That's what I was about to recommend. You read my mind.
All right, so the night comes and you are all ushered back into your bed chambers. I'm assuming that all of you take the precaution of plugging your ears before bed.
The
Right. So, in the night, as you sit there trying your hardest to stay awake and attempt to sense when someone approaches, I will need both of you to make a survival check.
I got a 22 and she got a 25.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Not 20 though.
Yeah. All right. So both of you were able to stay awake, and well, I guess we'll do this from Freya's POV. Since we open with Freya, we'll close with Freya. The door to your chamber creaks open. Your ears are plugged, so it's a little more difficult to hear, but you do catch this creaking as well as approaching footsteps. What do you do?
I want to I don't want to open my eyes, but I want to try to I feel like Freya has been around people enough that she kind of knows this is such and such's footprints or footsteps and stuff like that, or this is how they carry herself, because she's very paranoid, and so I just want to be maybe she can guess who it is, or kind of feel when they go to leave and she can kind of open her eyes to see their backside.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check again. All you can really tell is that it is a lighter body.
It's Nibs.
Do you open your eyes?
Yeah, I want to open my eyes.
Freya, you've been naughty.
Fuck you!
You are constricted and the screen goes black.
I don't think he's the one that's been trying to help us unplug our ears. If that's what's even happening.
We will find out next time on Winter's Terrible Fate.
I bet it's that second cookie. That's what I'll blame it on. Why I can't sleep. It's the second cookie.